Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Lisa with Lisa's Faith and Budget Planning channel. I hope you're having an amazing and blessed day, and I wanted to jump on here and give you a video based on where I am with my debt, how I'm doing with my Financial Peace University, and in paying off debt, and what I have left. I had some eye-opening numbers to me this morning. And yesterday, as I was kind of working through what the 1-year anniversary after going through Financial Peace University has taught me and what has shown me, and let's dive right in. So this, I don't know if any of you would recognize. I have not used it since February, March. I started in March, and then February was my last full month in here. I had several months before that, but these are just a Happy Planner budget extension packs with rings on it. It's not an actual planner, it's just something I kind of created. I laminated the cover, hole punched it, and left it at that. It has a pocket in the front, it's really cute. And I took the savings tracker, and I'll show you what it looks like originally because I have 2 of these packs. Oh, there it is. It's a savings tracker, and this one I kind of messed up and I erased everything. And I'll probably use it later this year. But I created it as a debt tracker. I just put some washi on there, debt tracker, school loan payoff, and this is what my school loan amount was as of September 25th, 2019. Whew, that was a long time ago. This was the first time, because in October I made this large payment of $1,350. The school loan that I had, I was paying just under $350 a month. October was the first month I made a $1,350, and my plan was to do $1,350 for an entire year and be done with it, because this is how the numbers divided out. And a lot of things have happened since last October. But I am excited to look at this, because if you look at this, the numbers explain everything. Let me pull up my calculator here, and I'll just write out the amount. $15,442.62. Now, I have been paying on this for many years, and I really don't know the history or what the beginning balances were, how large the loan was before. I know I spent 2 or 3 years deferring it while it was still accruing interest, which made the amount of the loan even higher, and I paid a lot in interest. But yeah, this is where I got gazelle intense after going through the Dave Ramsey class. I just wanted to get rid of the school loan. So I had made these payments, and this is all I have left. So let's see how much I have paid off in the 9 months I've been making payments on it as of that amount. Let's see, I have $5,054.63 left. Alrighty, 5,000. Oops, I love erasable pens. Because I can't write without making a mistake. $54.63. So that leaves us with $10,387.99 paid in 9 months. Look at that. $10,387.99 paid in 9 months. Do you know what I could have done if I didn't have the school loan with that $10,000? Oh, so much. Oh, so much. But no, I had to be a slave to the lender, just like it says in Proverbs. And I had to pay $10,000. But I'm paying it off. God has blessed us. God is good. He has provided this $10,000 to shrink this down to $5,000. I am so grateful and thankful that He allowed us to keep our job, even though we're not making as much money as we were before. It is lower, but it's still steady income, especially after COVID hit. I'm thankful that we could still make payments every month, even if it was just $100. We made some kind of progress. I am a little disappointed, and he's dealing with me on this, that I really wanted to get this paid off before October 1st of 2020, because that's when the 0% interest ends for this time period, for accrued interest for the life of the loan. But I do know that's okay, because with much prayer and determination and conversation with the Lord, he kind of laid it on my heart and said, you know what? I provide for you and your family. I provided the job. I provided the income that comes with that job. I granted you favor in that job. And you know what? If there's accrued interest, it's okay, because I will provide the income for you to pay the accrued interest. It's going to be fine. And I went, you know what, Lord? You are absolutely right. I shouldn't have an end date. I need to be flexible with the Lord, because he knows my everydays after. And he may allow this to happen for one reason or another, and it may not make mathematical or financial sense to me right now. But he's like, it's okay. I am here with you, and I will get you through this, including the interest that you have to pay on it. So I take a deep breath and I go, yes, Lord. So I'm definitely excited. It's the last $5,054 I got to pay on it. It's shrunk over $10,000, and I'm going to fill this up, and then if there's still some left over, I'm going to use the other chart on the back of the book, add that and put a new washi strip and says debt tracker on it, and I'm going to finish that $5,000. And even if it only takes 1 or 2 months, I will definitely finish it. So I love this motivator. I love this tracker. I love visually seeing, and I love looking at it, because my husband and I, he doesn't really get into the bills, but he knows what I'm doing, and I tell him, but he just doesn't process it like I do. He just doesn't want to deal with it. And when I told him last night, I said, do you realize how much money I spent paying off the school loan? He goes, no. I said, well, my school loan's down to $5,000. And he's like, oh, you've paid like $6,000 or $7,000. I'm like, no, we've paid over $10,000 off this in 9 months. $10,000 in 9 months. So you can imagine, once this school loan's paid off, the next 9 months, that $10,000, there's income right there that we didn't have before, because this is paid off. So I'm really excited about that. Trying to think. Oh, the other thing I wanted to show you on my debt journey, besides my tracker, was my Financial Peace University. So I still have my book from last year. This is my 1-year anniversary from this, and I'll put this aside over here, and I'm going to open this book up, and I'm going to show you the page. Now, this came with the class I took at my church, and trying to move stuff around so I can get everything on the camera here. And I don't know how well you can see this, but I have baby step 2 here, and I wrote $33,000. That was our debt at that time. And then date completed. I haven't written it in yet, and I've been wanting to do that, but I can't until school loan's paid off. So I'm like kind of stuck here. But this is my baby step 2, and this is how I started. It's $33,000. But what blew me away, and I'm thankful to the Lord, but I regret my actions, but I don't know, it's just so complicated with all these feelings, is I'm going to pull up a screenshot I took of my debt snowball tool in the Dave Ramsey online. Move my, cannot. Okay, that's just not going to help. I'm going to have to lift this up. There we go. Turn back. There we go. All right, so it's a screenshot of what I took online. You see this number, 33,000. This number, $38,979.31. That's a lot more than the 33,000. That's like 5,000 more, almost 6,000. And I'm not done. I still have another 5,000. So what I'm learning, if you add, do I have that number? Yes. If you add and just set that right there. This $38,979 plus this $5,000 I still owe, $54 here, and pay that off. By the time I pay this off, in probably 12, 13, 14, 15 months or 16 months, depending on how long it takes me to pay this off, I would have paid $44,033.94 on debt and paid off my debt in 15, 16 months, $44,000. I could have saved in 16 months money for a brand new car. I mean, that just blows my mind, because the last car I bought was $41,000. This could have paid cash for that car. I'm flabbergasted about this. I'm just like, wow, this is a real eye-opener. That things that we want that are large price tags, we do not have to go into debt if we don't want to. If we don't have monthly payments going to debt, we can afford cash for a car. We can afford cash for just whatever it is we're looking for, a lawnmower, things we need around the house. Or if you plan and prepare and keep yourself out of debt, there is a high potential in 16 months you could have enough money to buy whatever it is you need for yourself or for your family or whatever. I'm just like, oh my goodness. I cannot believe this. I can't believe these numbers. They are blowing my mind right now. And I absolutely love that I learned about this. I love that I learned about debt, and that the numbers are real, and they're really focusing me to, for a financial harvest in the future by paying off the debt now, so that we could reap the reward to take care of our families and take care of the people around us in our communities. I mean, being out of debt is the most freeing experience and positive thing I think I've ever felt, and I'm so close. I'm so close. I absolutely am in awe of all of this. Now, I do have significant debt in my house. So I do have that. But knowing what I did with Financial Peace University, what I paid so far, what my starting goal was, what my ending goal was, and all of that, I am just amazed of what God has done and how I've been able to pay off debt. Now, that number I showed you, the $38,000, included this debt, this amount here. So that's not separate from that. But what I do have is a mortgage. Now, let's take a look at mortgages. Mortgages are not fun to look at. We just look at the monthly payment and just go for it. And think we can afford it. So I actually did, and I was inspired by Sara Marie, who does Sara Marie stickers. Let me see if I can. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Where did I put it? Must have been after the debt. Sinking funds. There we go. I did a net worth. Now, she came up with some net worth stickers. And these are all her stickers. Actually, I absolutely love. Absolutely love. And this is the sticker kit I got to get that. So, and I'm showing you real numbers. I did these numbers this morning. I'm not holding anything back. The only thing you don't ever see on my channel is my husband's income and his and our tithing to our church. So this is our net worth. And if you're wondering about these stickers, they are Sara Marie, but they were last September's. I don't think she puts these out anymore. September's sticker kits. I got this from, where did I get this from? An Oops bag. She had extra and she just had it in the Oops bag with some stuff. So, but anyway, we're moving on from there. I put down and did some estimates. Now this isn't like perfect numbers. I just went online and went to several sites with Zillow, Realtor.com, and kind of got an average of the value of my home as it is right now. And this is what the average was. This is what Kelley Blue Book said what I could get for my vehicle. Now, this is what I could get if I went to a dealership and traded it in. I would never personally sell my vehicle. We've only done that once, and it was a successful thing, but it was such an old vehicle that we just asked for $500. It's probably worth more than that, but we were transferring cross country, and we just needed to get rid of it, and we were fine with that. So we have an Armada. It's paid off, but this is the trade-in value if we did trade it in. My husband has a Jeep. It's paid off. Trade-in value is also, the Kelley Blue Book value. That's what it came up with. Currently, in my checking account for the month, this is what we would have left over. Savings account, and these are numbers I show in my budget videos anyway, so there's no problem or conflict here. Thrift savings. So we pulled up my husband's thrift savings account. Now, gosh, 12, 15 years ago, I think we built up about $16,000 is what we put in to a thrift savings account, and then we couldn't afford putting into it anymore. And then we kind of forgot about it. And then they've tracked us down every time we moved, and they would send us a statement every once in a while. I'm like, we need to really look at what is in there right now. Now, before COVID hit, it was $44,000. After COVID, it's $43,000. We only lost $1,000 when COVID hit. I am okay with that. And by the end of this year, I'm hoping we can rebound and regain that $1,000 that bottom out in the market. So I'm fine with that. We just started investing in Prudential. We are actually in the green. His company matches them 50%, I think. Yeah, 50%. And so between the two, year to date this year, they've only put in $3,000. Some rolled over from last year. So it was $1,500. So we're still up. We didn't lose anything in the market with the Prudential investment. Now, this is not an aggressive account. This is more of an aggressive account as far as stock markets and stuff like that. So we rebounded well. We're good. When you add it all up, our total assets is $420,991.10. Now, what we owe on our mortgage, let's see, put that right here. And this is what we owe. I'm trying to see if you can see that. I've got it highlighted there. I don't know if you can tell. Bring it over here in the light. And it's $329,994.58. That's where we are in our mortgage. What we owe. Yes, we just make the regular payments. We don't add any new payments because I want that school loan gone before I start attacking the mortgage. But before I even get to the mortgage and attacking it, we need our 3 to 6 month savings, and we haven't started that yet. So by the end of this year, we will be starting that. So, but I did want to see what our net worth was, and so I put our mortgage, school loan. And then I have a reoccurring, and I don't know if I should have put that because we pay this off every month. Yes, I do love Dave Ramsey, and yes, I have a Visa, and yes, we have a reoccurring payment, and we just pay it off every month. I have this weird relationship with this credit card that I just can't seem to let it go. I want to let it go. I want it to go away. But I'm a little nervous, a little afraid. And Dave Ramsey's right. It is emotional. Our behavior emotionally with our money and with credit cards, it is just insane. And I really, really need to let it go. But I just haven't done it yet. And I've gotten myself trouble a couple of times and had to use savings to pay it off, $2,000 or $3,000. So, I've already proven to myself that I can budget and pay off and have a lot of money if I need it. I just haven't stuck to it yet. I just need to do it. So, moving on, I digress. Our liabilities right now are $335,092.95. That gives us a difference of $85,896.15. This is where we're positive in our total net worth. Now, obviously, if we liquidated everything, we would only have half of that because there's so much penalties with our thrift savings and our Prudential. It's not even worth liquidating. Now, my husband does get a retirement check every month from the military, from retiring from the Navy, and he gets a VA disability check. But I did not put that as our asset because we use it as part of our income every month. This is just what's left over from that income every month right now. So it's not what I calculated in, but if we get to the point where his income without the disability and without the retirement check can just go straight in the savings, then I can count that as an asset. But because we have to use it for our daily necessities, I can't do that. So that's a thing. Anyway, but I did calculate net worth, and I thought that was amazing. And I'm going to go look at the numbers at the end of the month. There may be a change, there may not. I don't know if I'll do this monthly or a couple times a year just to check in and see where we're at. But I was really excited to see and hear that our total net worth is in the positive range. I didn't care if it was $1 positive. I was just thanking the Lord that it was in the positive range. But to see it at $85,896, that is huge to me. That just brings a level of relief that I didn't know I needed. And so we would be fine if we had to, worst case scenario, if we had to sell our house, we owe less than what we don't owe as much as what we can get for it, and we can get something, or a tiny bit, and we can just start over somewhere else if we had to. But it doesn't look like that's ever on the horizon, but you never know what could happen next. So that's the net worth. I thought that was an interesting thing to look at as far as debt and net worth. And yeah, our mortgage. The only other thing I want to say about our mortgage is how long it takes. It's been a year. Actually, it's been 13 months. And in 13 months, and you can see right here, we're only paying principal $517 this month. But we paid $1,067 in interest. I knew this. I've always known this. But still, it turns my stomach. So in 13 months, I paid $7,100.42 on the principal of our mortgage. That's it. And I pay like $24,000 a year. And I'll show you here. Part of that goes to escrow and part of it goes to homeowners insurance. But still, I pay a lot for our annuals. Yeah, annually on our mortgage, $23,415.96. Yeah, only $1,500 and some dollars a month goes to our actual principal and interest. The rest of it goes to the escrow for property tax and the the insurance, homeowners insurance. So anyways, that's what I have for you today. That is my debt in a nutshell. Real numbers, real everything. Nothing held back. So I hope you got something out of this video. I hope it opened your eyes to see that when you're paying off debt, you can see, oh gosh, if I could pay that much off in 9 months or 16 months, I can definitely save up for a car. I can save up for appliances for my home. I can save up for vacation. I can save up for certain things that I didn't think I could. You know, it is possible. And if you could do that, and if that's your debt payoff journey, then anybody could save up. And once they pay off the debt, they will have that same ability to have money available to them and buy the things that they need. They don't have to go in debt for these things, these big ticket items. I refuse to finance anything else. I don't want to. I just can't do it. I can't handle it. I can't keep carrying the burden of weight of debt on my shoulders, and the anxiety it takes to pay off that debt. I can't carry that burden anymore. So I hope, like I said, I hope you got something out of this, and if you have questions or comments or concerns or anything, you can post them in the comment section below. I would love to have a conversation about it. And if you just want to say hi, I would love to hear from you too. So I hope you have an amazing and blessed day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.